I said, I need somebody to be crazy enough to believe with us.
And to fight for us.
To fight for us. To look at it and say, you know what, Rudy, you believe, so we're going to believe alongside of you.
Right. What do a Gulf War Marine Corps veteran, the horrendous practice of child sex trafficking, and fighting for a VA home loan have in common? In my 22 years of putting people into homes, I've had the blessing of meeting veterans from all walks of life. And this past summer, I was blessed to have a hand in one of the most incredible stories of a dream coming true. Please watch and be amazed.
Rudy served in the Marine Corps for, how long did you serve for?
A little over 4 years.
4 years. And you were in Desert Storm.
I was.
I saw the pictures. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And they bought this home because of a dream. And because of something special that they do, and I'm going to have them tell you what it is. Go ahead, guys.
Well, we have an organization called CERT Ministries that rescues missing and exploited children all around the world from human trafficking. Well, one of the really important things that we do is we utilize veterans to do that. So our team is made up of mainly former law enforcement, former military, and just about anybody that has that passion that wants to see children set free.
Why was this house so important, Lori?
This house is a dream. When we started looking, we were renting a place in Riverside, and it was a huge place. It was 6,000 square feet, and it was big. And but we needed a place to expand, believe it or not, because we have so many families that come through our house. We've only been here 2 weeks, and every day we've had visitors and overnight guests.
So we're in a remote part of California, and this property is 19 acres. It has multiple dwellings on it. And just right off, the average real estate agent or loan person would say, this probably isn't going to be a VA home.
And that's what happened.
Right. It did.
This transaction was really a fight before it even became a transaction. It started off with a lot of what our transaction started off with the agent not even wanting to show us the property because it was a VA client, because it was a veteran. They assumed that this property won't go VA. And a lot of times that even shows up in the notes for the property description. And that's one of the biggest things that we work against. And to have a lender that's even willing to take the risk on a file like this, that's even willing to cover that time and that energy and that money is a huge deal. And so when I called up Charles and I said, hey, listen, this property is something that they're not even showing to us. They won't even let us show it. What do we do here? He's like, get out there, go take a look at it. Let's write the offer. Let's get it in escrow. And so finally we got out to the property and we got a chance to get out and see it. And I was trepidatious, to say the least. I was not sure that it was going to go VA. This was on 20 acres. It was multiple structures. There were 3 different structures on this property. And it was a lot for this client to be able to take on. And it's well beyond what people think is possible within the realms of the VA loan. And not only was it possible, we did it. We got it done.
After we closed on their VA home loan, Rudy and Lori showed me around the vast property. They've got abundant room now to do everything they wanted to do, to house the child victims, train staff, hold investigative meetings, fly in operators, and even a shooting range. They say this was their dream property to accomplish everything they had set their heart to do. Needless to say, we had monumental challenges putting their VA loan together.
And I don't know if you remember, when we first went down this road, I told you that I had another loan agent that wasn't going to help us.
Yeah.
And he was a friend of mine.
Okay.
And he said, you know what, I can't do this because you're crazy. We want to say thank you to you, because what I had told him that I needed from him, you supplied. I said, I need somebody to be crazy enough to believe with us.
And to fight for us.
To fight for us. To look at it and say, you know what, Rudy, you believe, so we're going to believe alongside of you. Because in that story where Jesus told the disciples to get into the boat and go to the other side, he told them, go to the other side. But when the storm came, they all freaked out, right? And they went to go wake up Jesus. When really they could have just remembered, he said to go to the other side. And the Lord, when he told us to get this place, he said, go to the other side. And we did. There were so many storms along the way. And you guys stuck with us. You didn't just call it quits. And I remember there were a couple of times where I said, Charles, should we give our 30 days on this place? And you said, we're in it to win it.
Yeah.
There's no failure. We're not going to stop. And so we want to just say, thank you to you and Hannah. Yeah. And I wish she was here today, and I know she couldn't be, but what a blessing to us, our family, the ministry, and so many families to come.
Yeah. And when we got a hold of that file, and when the challenges began to emerge, and it began to become kind of evident that we got a problem here, we've got some issues that we got to work through, it just made us sink our teeth in more. We didn't back away. I mean, Hannah, I said, get in my office. We sat down, put our heads together, my process at Chris. I mean, there was day after day of night after night of figuring it out. Yeah. And then running it by the underwriter. No, I don't like that. Okay, let's regroup. Right. And back and forth. I have a feeling we wore the underwriter out. I'll be honest with you. She was tired of hearing from Charles. I want to talk to you again in a conference call. Again? Yeah, we're not done yet. We're not done until we win. Right. And that's what got us to the finish line. It was by the grace of God. Yeah. So thank you for noticing. Thank you for your service. I can't wait to see all the blessings and all the good stories from what's going to come out of this dwelling and what God is doing here. And I'm just thrilled to be a part of it. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Yeah.